Hi everyone, in this video I will try to show you a way to create a parameter using the sliders. So if we want to plot the function in Geometer Sketchpad, we can click to the graph menu and click the plot functions. But if we want to create a function with parameters, so we need to create a parameter. So for example, we should x square plus x plus 1, for example. And we can get the graph function very easy using this method. So if we want to insert the parameter, you may have many options. For example, you go to the number menu and create a parameter, for example, the a, and for example 2. The units in none, not angle, not distance. None. Okay. And if you want to insert the function app, you double click to the function app and apply the pointer here. Yes. And click to A, for example, and go to the multiply symbol. Yes. So we have a parameter. And if you want to change the resolution of this parameter, so you can change the values, the precision, for example, the tenth parameter changed by a keyboard, for example, 0.1. Okay, so if you try to select this parameter and press the shift plus key. The plus key on the keyboard is different from other keyboards. So sometimes you press the plus key, sometimes you must press hold the shift key and press the plus. Yes, and minus key to decrease the values. Yeah. So using this kind of parameter, you may try to help students to explore the properties of the graph function f. Okay, so I will hide the Greek. Yeah, and using this method, we can create another parameter. So, for example, we say b and 1, for example. Yes, and we double click the function f and point to the location. Just we can set the parameter b. So click the b parameter and use multiply symbol. Okay, so now we have two parameter, and so we will try to press and hold the shift key and plus key. Yes, it's the same way in action like the parameter a. So we plot it. Okay, we increase the values parameter b, and you may see the different behavior of the graph of the function f. Okay. Okay, that's another way to create a parameter. So we may change the shape of graph to text for easier to see. So in this video, I want to focus about the create a slider parameter. A slider parameter is that we can drag the parameter right to the right direction or to the left direction to change the value. In this case, if we have a coordinate system, we can create a parameter that we can drag to change the value by select a point on this. For example, we name it at age. The point is, and we will measure the abscissa. Yeah. So we can rename it at A, for example. So if we double click the function app and change the parameter A by the new a new, so we can drag the point A on the horizontal line, so we can get the at the same way as this parameter. But in this parameter, we should click it and use the plus key or minus key on the keyboard. But in this parameter, we can drag it. So there is a way to create a parameter that we can drag it. But you know, when we drag it, sometimes behave in this session, in this place. So we want to create a slider different from the horizontal line, so we can use a method like this. You create a new point, for example, point B, and then we will translate to the right with 1 centimeter, and the angle is 0. Yes, and we get the new point B prime, for example. So we will create a line between the B and B prime. Yes, and we get the 3 point on that line, for example, the point C. Next thing, we can create the ratio between the BC over B prime, BC over B prime. So we select B prime, that means the denominator, and we select the point C at the denominator. So we go to the measure menu and calculate the ratio. So we will drag the points and see the behaviors of these values. So you know it's again very big, and in the rank O and 0, O and 1, and the minus sign has a minus sign. So we can use this as a new parameter. So we rename this ratio as A. Sorry, A, okay. And then we rename the points at A. And we select this line and highlight. Yeah, we can hide this point. Okay. So we construct a new segment BA. And also we hide the label of point B, and sometimes if you want, you can hide this point, but we will do it later. So now we have a parameter, we can drag, and it's different from this parameter. The parameter is based on the horizontal lines, but this parameter we can move freely on the plan, move this segment freely. So now if we want to switch to this parameter A, so we double click the function app and we change it. Okay. Yes, and now we have the new ways to control the shape of the graph. Yes, and of course we can select all of these objects and copy. You may write Ctrl C or Command C and paste. So we have a new parameter, and we may change it as B parameter. So we select it and change B, and select this point and change B. So we double click the function app and change the B to new parameter B here. Okay. So now we can try to drag the point B to see the behavior of the function app again. And of course we can create parameter C. So the question is, in another time, another model, we should create a new parameter like this. So we can repeat this process, but it's a cost time. So we can create a new custom tool using this way to create a new parameter. So we select on of the object, and we try to click here, and we create a new tool. Click and hold and create a new tool. So this tool we can call it a slider. Sorry. Okay. Okay. And we can show script view. Um, in this script view, you may see. Okay. You may see some step. In this case, we have only 5 steps. But we want to enhance a little bit because we want to change it on way at M. At M1 on way as A. So you label in the sketch. So A. Okay. Yes. And A B segment and A is a point. Yes. So we name it at A. So in step 3, A is this point, and A is the ratio. Yes. So so you may type the command here so that we can understand more about this tool. So now we click and hold this and choose slider, the tool that we create. So now we have a new tool, a new parameter, very easy. Yes, parameter. So in this time we can hide this point. Yes. But you know that this the name of the point is app, so we want to click and hold and show script view again, and we will try to change the name. B prime lab A point. Yes, we will select use label in sketch. Okay. So the color of this name is turned to red. So now it's on way display at A. You know, A. Okay. And we can change it to BC later. Okay, thank you for your attention. And I hope you can use this way of create a new parameter. And you may put this tool to the group of this tool if you have. And please see another video that I create related to the custom tool, to how to save this tool in the folder and use later. Thank you for your attention.